Hello and welcome back to Kira's playthrough with Lorelia, the rather confused High Elf Mage. So last time we've just rescued Hadvaar from the Helgen Keep and we could follow him all the way to
Listen,
Riverwood
you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion.
whilst he
Could
keeps
really use
trying
someone like
to
you.
get us to join the Imperial Legion. Or we could go and do a couple of things that actually gives a really good start to a new player. So, as a new player, who actually needs all of the resources I can muster because, I'll be honest, um, it's going to be a bit more difficult to play a character with, let's say, morals. Because she's not going to be stealing stuff. She's going to have some rather high and mighty beliefs that's going to make it a little bit harder for us to make some easier douche. So we're going to have to kill as many things as we can and loot as much as we can. So there's going to be a lot of looting and killing things involved. So we're going to raid this bandit camp. Burn, baby, burn. Ooh, almost burned in and then go there. Okay, so the reason we're doing this is if you've noticed, the road from Helgen's Keep is just there. You come down here. And you're coming down here because, if you look at the map, it's just here, off of the Guardian Stones. Because they have, you know, a couple of items that we can steal. And because we haven't gone and done the full thing, we need to steal some items to be able to sell. Another thing is, I've also added on a mod for, like, knapsacks and bags so that I can actually carry more stuff. Because we're not going to be adding anything to stamina, we're going to need the carry weight to be able to actually loot and make some money. So we'll take the knapsack. We'll also take the fur braces and the hide boots because they only weigh a little bit for gold. We'll take the coin purse and more gold. So the other thing is that
Be careful. I do not enjoy being on fire.
no, you probably wouldn't. We'll take the black mage robes because we're going to need those. So we'll also, if you come around the back, you can also loot the sack as well. We'll take all of the items from there. Okay. So the other bandit, arrow's always good. Take the longbow, garnet. Yep. And the other thing we came for is the treasure map. So because the bandits have a treasure map, once we read it and we're able to go and find the treasure, we'll be able to get some decent loot out of it, hopefully. So the other bandit has gold, iron helmet, hide shield, and we'll take the cape. So I've got a mod for the capes as well. I reckon they look nice and they add quite good loot, because normally when you loot you want to go for gold plus, like, gold versus the weight ratio. So you want to go for things that weigh very little but are worth a lot of gold, like gems, and the capes is some of them are like 50 gold for one, so that's pretty damn good. So I usually rate those quite a bit. The Nightfalls on Sentinel is a book that gives us one-handed increase. We're not going to be using one-handed, but any skill increase is good because it helps me level up, and leveling up gives me more perks. So, overall, good thing. Okay, so we'll leave them there. So once you've cleared the bandit camp, if you come down this way, you can turn around to the left, and there's some stairs, Haley looking thing. You go up here, and you'll find a shrine of Talos, I believe. So you can activate the shrine of Talos, which, like, gets rid of all your diseases and stuff like that, and also gives you the blessing, which I think is like decreased in like time between cooldowns for shouts, which we don't need, but for now, because we don't have any. Let's search all the dead bodies. So I'm guessing they were here worshipping when they got murdered. I would say quite brutally murdered. Their clothes are worth so little. I won't take any of that. Oh, gold. I will take the gold. by a Thalmo soldier. So I'm guessing they're worshipping Talos, which is apparently banned. So because they were doing something they weren't allowed to be doing, the Thalmo soldier came and killed them because they're lovely, lovely people, clearly. We'll take the Thalmo robe, the cloak, boots, and gloves. So I think we're gonna put them on because we have crappy things right now. I am only going to be... Oh, we'll wear the back as well because we'll probably need that. I'm only going to be using pure robe stuff. I do have like immersive armors and divine elegance shop, which adds to clothes and stuff I can get. Because as I said, I like pretty. Pretty makes me happy, so we're going to be going for as much pretty as possible. And because there are some bonuses you get from wearing all robes with the alteration tree, I believe, we're gonna be taking advantage of that. So we can continue traveling down here. There is something else that I do want to do, and it's kind of a nasty thing to do, so I kind of feel bad about it, but I'm not going to let that stop me from doing what I was planning on doing, because I am a nasty person. Oh wow. So I think this is a mage home that I was looking at, but it costs 8,000 septons. I don't have 8,000 septons. I'm poor. What's a poor girl got to do to buy a house? Usually these player homes are kind of free, so I wasn't expecting to have to pay for it. It kind of sucks a bit. But some of them apparently come with like a chest you can loot. No, I don't want a mine. Do I look like a miner to you? Oh, cool. Oh. Wait, do I get those back? No, I don't get them back. But it adds to the hatchery. I don't know how that works. We'll work that out later. So usually there's like a chest or something you can use to basically steal the house. Except I can't seem to find it, so I might actually have to read up on that house a bit more before I can actually use it. But wait, dragonflies! You're gonna see me doing that a lot. There's a reason why I don't play first-person shooters. I can shoot a gun in real life. I just suck at shooting them in games. Hand-eye coordination and I are not the best of friends. As you can tell, I also suck at jumping. So, as I mentioned before, I'm not the best player of this game or any game, but I like playing games and they make me happy, so I basically want to share that joy with you. So, you have a fisherman here. You've got a choice. You can kill her or him and steal their stuff, or just steal their stuff. We're just gonna kill them because I'm a nasty person.
Here we go again. Victory!
Okay, now I feel like a bit of a nasty person. I mean, if there was like a karma thing with this game, I would definitely have lost some karma there, but hey, at least I get some items for free, and I desperately need them, so I've taken everything. I shouldn't have taken everything. We're gonna steal the gold. I know this is stealing, but I'm not gonna count it as stealing because she's already dead. We'll take that. The enchanted items that we're going to take because we're going to disenchant them all, so it doesn't matter if it's stolen. We'll also take the money. The scroll we're going to leave because we can't even sell it because it's stolen. And because we're not going to be unlocking a fence, I won't be able to sell it to anyone anyway, so... Oh, fish. You can also catch fish by swimming and finding a fish and clicking on it, because that's the easiest fishing mechanic I've ever seen in a game. Alright, so let's go back to other things that you can do. So there's 2 more little secrets. So one of them is a treasure map that we found. So you need to actually read the treasure map before you'll find the treasure. So definitely read it and go from there. So I've read the treasure map. Let's find the tree. But before we find the tree, we might find the hut. So I hear something. Oh god. Okay, so Skiva, I think they're kind of like Skyrim's version of rats, and they're terrible. They're terrifying. They're ugly, and they make nasty noises. So a couple of things I don't like about this game is all the skeletons, the undead, the people popping out of nowhere, and the bugs. Okay, so Annis, this is a cabin. You can actually use this as like a player home, but it's kind of nasty, so I'm not going to. But Annis is a witch, so you can kill her without getting a bounty. Yeah, I'm a terrible person. I killed a defenseless old lady. And I don't even feel bad about it, because if you don't kill her, she'll attack and try to kill you later on. So, there you go. And now you can steal all the ingredients. Once again, the ingredients it's fine to steal because you're not going to be selling them, you're just going to be using them. I generally take all the salt stuff because that's an alchemy ingredient and you definitely need it. Those you can't sell. You can use it, you can make food out of it, and basically like clean it so you can sell it, but I'm not going to do that either. There won't be any cooking in this playthrough, I don't think. Is that a bow? Can I steal the bow? I don't need the bow. So there's another skill book here, which is another reason we came here. So it's read the Song of the Alchemists. So we'll read that. We won't steal it because, as I said, you can't sell it. Level up. We're gonna go for all magicka until we hit 200. I don't know why, I just like really rounded up numbers and I get annoyed if the numbers aren't rounded up, so we'll go with that. So we've got a perk we can increase. As I said, we are gonna go for mostly a conjuration build. So we'll put a point in there. I know it's kind of intuitive. You're studying as a high elf, which gives you bonuses to illusion, and then going up the conjuration tree. So we are using ordnance, which is the overhaul of all the perk system. So it gives you a lot more options when it comes to perks, and it's actually really, really good for a magic build because you don't actually get that a lot. There was like a gold purse here. And it's under the bed now, I think. Still, coin purse. Yay, 6 gold. Whoa, I've been getting lucky with the locks there. Okay, so the reason why this hut is so good is because you get access to an enchanter's table. I'll take those 2. And also a alchemy station, and also she's got a number of like items hanging around for things, so we won't take the poisons because once again we can't sell. Sucks. We'll take the alchemy ingredients, take that too. Enchanter's potion we will take because we can actually use that ourselves, and bone meal, we'll take that as well. So if you read Annis's letter, she's a witch! Helgi dear, why do you hesitate? You can feel the power coursing in your blood. You have only to reach out and grasp it. Renounce that boy of yours and come. Come live with me in the forest. My sister will be here soon. Together we can form a proper coven and your training will truly begin. Yep, she's a witch. So she was trying to form a coven, and we stopped her dead in the tracks, literally. So alchemy satchel, more alchemy ingredients, fantastic. We don't need the poisons, we won't take dagger either. So we'll use the arcane enchanter to disenchant some of the items. I know I'm wearing the Thalma robes, but we actually won't be using the Thalma robes. We'll be using the black mage robes instead. We'll disenchant the blue mage robes. We'll disenchant that. We don't need that. Oh, I'm about to get naked on video, but hey. Okay, so let's put some clothes on because she's now quite indecent. I'll put the black mage robes on. We actually don't have anything else to put on, which is... Oh, no, we can wear gloves. I mean, they don't do anything for us, so what's the point? And I like seeing my hands, so... Okay, Inigo, you're in my space, bro. Okay, there you go. So if you keep moving around Inigo, he will eventually actually move out of your way, which is kind of nice because most followers don't do that, and it's really, really annoying. Okay, so isn't that really, really pretty? So that's the dungeon we're eventually going to end up going to, but not yet. So we're looking for a tree stump with a chest in it. So we'll run this way from memory. See, I've done the starting part of this game so often that I can actually do this. Bye, rabbit. Sorry, rabbit. I don't normally kill poor innocent rabbits, but hey, girl's gotta do what she's gotta do for money. Oh, okay, so this is a tree trunk. So if you have a look at the location, we're right here. That's Riverwood over here. Okay, so we'll jump in there. Jump. Search the chest. Okay, amethyst, gold, iron ingot. Okay, so it's not too bad. It's not the best I've had. Usually I do find an enchanted item in there, but I haven't today, so that's kind of sad, but you know, it's better than nothing. And we can definitely sell everything else to get some money out of the situation. Ooh, run through the water and catch a salmon. So apparently there's like mods you can use to you can have that will make you like feel the cold and stuff like that, and jumping in rivers is not a good idea. We're not doing that because this game at the moment, for me anyway, because I'm new and confused, is hard enough without adding other elements like having to eat and all of that stuff. So we're just going for the easiest. Wait, what's red? Is there something to kill? Oh, there's a mud crab! It followed me up from the water. Okay, that's kind of cool. I have no idea where my follower went. We can track him later if we need to. He'll be somewhere. The other annoying thing with followers, even one as entertaining as Inigo, is that they are kind of they run slower than you, so you have to wait for them to catch up sometimes before you start combat, or you'll get screwed over. Alright, we found Hadvaar.
I hope that dragon isn't still flying around there somewhere.
Well, me too, because that sounds pretty bad. How do I join the
General
Imperial Legion?
Tullius has his headquarters in Castle Dow, in the city of Solitude, northwest of here. You'll want to talk to Legate Ricka. She deals with the new recruits. I'll be sure to put in a good word for you if I get back to Solitude first.
Okay.
We'd better keep moving. I feel like that dragon might be up there watching us right now.
I'm pretty sure it isn't.
Don't go setting the place on fire, okay?
I'll try not to. Do you have any supplies I
Of
can
course.
take?
Take what you need. But what's all this about? What are you two doing here?
Even though he said I can take anything, I'm actually gonna be taking things I can sell only. An ingot, we can use that. Potions, red apple. Ring of sneaking. That's actually kind of useful, so we'll take that. We'll leave the rest. A dragon attacked Helgen and destroyed it. Hadvaar and I escaped together. Okay.
What? A dragon? In Helgen? That explains what I saw earlier. Flying down the valley from the south. I was hoping I was wrong about what I thought it was.
It was a dragon! Hadvaar will tell you the same thing.
A dragon? Here in Skyrim? What's this world coming to? First the war, now dragons. Trouble loves company, they say. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Okay, so that's the quest that we've got. We actually know how to get to Whiterun, so we're going to ignore that. What can you tell me about the Jarl?
Jarl Balgruuf. He rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though.
Which side in the war does he favor?
I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor.
You support the Empire then?
Of
Duh.
course. Skyrim has always been part of the Empire. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. But Nords have never been fair weather friends.
Who's Elisif?
Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torig when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torig, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days.
Okay. We're not going to ask him anything else because it's kind of obvious.
Aye.
Okay, so there was two choices. So you can save either Hadvaar or Rowlf. If you save Hadvaar, you get access to all of Alva's stuff, and I'll be honest, he actually has pretty nice stuff to steal because there's all these ingots. And you can just take them, and they're not called stealing. He's just giving them to you. If you choose to save Rowlf, you get access to the owner of the Riverwood Mill, I believe. And they are a rather nice couple that live in this house. And there's a couple of stuff you can get from here as well, but they're not as nice. What portal? We are going to steal the chicken eggs though. So it's a choice, like if you're going to go for the Imperials, choose from the start to follow with Hadvaar, and if you're going to choose the Stormcloaks, then follow Rowlf. As I said, I'm going the other way, so I'm going to follow Hadvaar, which is what I've done. I'm also going to steal the ingots. Yay! Free ingots to make stuff with. Obviously you can't steal everything because anything that's a bit more expensive he won't just give them to you, but you can take most of the stuff for free and it's not stealing. You can also not kick the cattle out of the way. Gain access to the house and freely loot the house, which is kind of cool. I think it's pretty awesome that you can actually just like waltz into someone's house and steal all their stuff and they don't give a damn. We won't take the fork or the knives because like what's the point? But we will take all the ingredients because they don't weigh a lot. And I've taken a plate by mistake again. And you can always actually use them, so take them when you can. We won't take the sword because it's stealing. We'll go through the chest. 95 gold and iron ingot. We'll take those. We'll take the dagger. We don't need a book. We'll take the coin purse, which apparently is also not stealing, so that's pretty cool. Empty.
Did you really see a dragon?
Yes, I did, child. No, I didn't. I don't think I did. I lied. I lied to a child. I'm a terrible person. Okay. So, if you come downstairs, there's a couple more stuff you can steal. So one thing in Skyrim that's a bit interesting is that beds are owned by certain people. So if the bed is owned, you can't sleep in it. It's kind of shit. We'll take the troll fat. Don't mind me, lady. I'm just taking all your stuff. Your husband said I could. We won't take the armor. Iron sword, iron dagger. Because we're already in the village, I'm just feel like taking everything because I can sell it all. The wardrobe is empty. We'll take that. We'll leave the girls' clothes because I feel bad that we're stealing all of their stuff anyway. Ooh, I do want to take those, but we won't. Take the gold. Okay, I think I've taken pretty much everything and anything of value that's not stealing from the house. So we can exit. So we can go to the Riverwood trader.
Well, one of us has to do something.
Oh.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Yeah, it wasn't awkward or anything to find you guys arguing as soon as I come in here.
I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store.
Well, did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
I could help you get the claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
Yeah, I could actually use the help, but we're not gonna go yet.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
So we have a whole
bit
bunch
of
of stuff we
this
need to
and a bit
sell.
of that.
So Lucian has 1,535 gold. So that's the amount of stuff we can sell to him. I don't think we actually have enough to sell that much anyway. We'll sell him the bow, the daggers, because we have 5 of them. Sword, longbow, still dagger, still sword. I'm going to give the arrow to Inigo, if I can find him. Sell that. I might actually wear the black. Actually, we'll wear the Salma cloak because that's kind of more unique. We'll sell the clothes. I'll keep that. We'll sell those. Gold necklace. Okay, so the heavy leather pack is better because it carries more stuff, but it's kind of ugly, so we're going to say no. We'll sell the hide armor. yeah, aesthetics is kind of important to me if you haven't noticed. I like pretty things. They make me happy. We're gonna have to disenchant that, so we'll keep that. Sell the garnet rings. Silver. We'll keep the Thelma boots and gloves because I don't have anything to wear. So we can sell the books, but I'm not going to because I like keeping all the books. It's one of the things that I like to do. I am an avid reader in real life. I have something like 1,000 volumes of books in my house right now. I have more books than anything else I own. So I'm probably going to do the same thing in the game. I'm going to be collecting books like crazy. So yeah, bear with me. Amethyst, charcoals, the Dwemer ball we stole. We keep the ebony ore because I'm pretty sure that's a bit rarish. I have a fork. Garnets, hawk tusk. I don't even know what they are. If I don't know what they are used for, I'll sell those. The two loots. We won't sell the dragonfly because I'm pretty sure Inigo will get sad if I do. We'll sell the wooden plate though. Okay.
Till next time.
So I've sold as much as I could. I'm now carrying 83 in weight. I'll wear that anyway because what's the point? Okay, she kind of looks nasty. But the cloak's kind of nice, so we'll go with that for now.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
Oh. Yeah, that's where we're going.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
Okay, so normally I would do the little quest and get
Faendal. Camilla Valerius away from me. She's Camilla. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
So Sven and Faendal are both in love with Camilla, and from what I've seen of the story with them, they're both like not really guys that I would recommend to a girl to date. I mean, they're not like what we would call nice people, so you know, I'm not quite happy. I feel sorry for Camilla, to be honest, but you know, what can you do? It's not like I can edit the game and give her a better boyfriend. So he sounds persistent.
Right. Camilla may see Faendal as little more than a friend, but why take chances? Here, give Camilla this letter. It's full of venomous nonsense. Tell her it's from Faendal.
So, he's given me a letter, and I'm supposed to lie about it. So let's have a look at this letter. Dear Camilla, I know I have called up on you at your house many times, and while we may be growing close, I need you to put away any desire you may have for me outside. I am a true born of Valenwood, and I could never foul my bloodline by courting an Imperial. I hope we can remain true friends, provided you understand your people's place in the Almer Dominion and respect me as such. Sincerely, friend. Oh wow, that's a bit racist. Yeah, I guess if I got that letter from my potential beau, I would say get the hell away from me, which I guess is the point. So the game actually gives you two options, and one of them is to deliver the letter to Camilla, the other is to tell Faendal about the letter, and then he will write a terrible letter, pretending to be Sven, and ask you to give it to Camilla. So I don't like any of those options. I don't like giving the letter to Camilla, and I don't like both of them lying to her. So I generally do the option where I just go and tell Camilla that I cop out, basically. I mean, except for the fact that her mouth is like perpetual. Oh no, her mouth is closed. She's actually not terrible looking. Okay, so Sven wanted to trick you into believing this letter was from Faendal, because I'm not gonna lie, Lorelli isn't the type to lie.
About? What's in the letter? Oh my. He wanted me to think Fandal wrote this? Thank you for telling me the truth. Could you talk to Fandal as well? I'm sure he'll want to thank you for standing up for him.
Sure thing.
Huh?
Well, we just screwed Sven over. From other, you know, starts I've done, I know that Fandal will do exactly the same thing, so... But if I don't talk to him and I don't know about it, or at least Lorelia doesn't know about it, then it's okay, right? That's my story and we're sticking to it. Yeah, let's go with that. So all of this area of Riverwood is not in the actual game, but it's pretty and it feels more like an actual big town, so I'm gonna keep it. So Fandal.
Greetings, Sister Elf. Good to see a familiar face so far from home.
Oh, so he does recognize I'm an elf. That's nice.
I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
So I told him that Camilla won't be spending any more time with Sven, so he's happy with that. So we can actually use him as an archery trainer, but if... Ooh, I do have gold,
Alright then.
1,220, but I'm gonna save that gold because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need it.
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Hod at the mill.
So she's the
Until next time.
other character. So if you rescue Ralof, you will get to speak to Gerda, and she's the one that will give you a whole bunch of supplies and help you out and stuff like that. Okay, so... So now we can do one of the 2 dungeons. Oh.
Need something?
So there's, these are some of the NPCs
Yes?
that come with some of the expansions to the towns and stuff. So they're not original to the game. But as I said, we're definitely not playing vanilla Skyrim. We are playing a very heavily modded version of it. There are other mods that I could be using, but I'm quite happy with what I've got at the moment, and frankly I'm not quite sure if I can manage to make it run without like if I add anything else without it crashing, because I don't actually fully understand how the mods kind of not conflict each other and with each other, and I don't trust in my abilities to be able to fix it without screwing it up. So since what I've got at the moment seems to work, we're gonna stick to it. I know it sounds like a bit of a cop-out, but you know.
Yeah.
So more NPCs.
Yes?
Oh, he's
Take
got
a
a
look.
store. Oh, he sells like armor and stuff. Fortunately, I can't wear any of those. Sell that to him. I don't need to kill poison. Poison's overrated. I'll sell everything because as I said, I don't plan to make any food.
Until next time.
So we're going back up here because we're trying to find the dungeon. There we go. We're gonna quickly run through this quite small dungeon.
For none could know, 'twas not for show, and someone I swear you won't leave here alive.
We're killing a singing bandit. Right. I've never actually heard him sing. Not sure if he normally does that, or I just caught him at a good time, or it's one of the mods. I have no idea. We'll take all of his stuff as well. Yeah. Let's see Nico, because this will be a lot easier with him than without him. But either way, off we go. This is a quite easy dungeon. It is a beginner dungeon, which is why we're doing it. And Inigo's right here with us. Hope he's not about to stab us in the back. So once again to Magicka. Conjuration. We're gonna add to Conjuration Mastery. That way once we do get a spell to conjure familiars or flame antark or something like that, we can use it. So, be aware, tripwires. If you run through, that's what falls on your head. Take the mushrooms and stuff. Okay, sorry about that. Why are you falling into it?
Aren't you worried someone will wander in here? The entrance isn't exactly hidden, you know.
This again? I told you, we have someone standing guard out there. And don't forget the rock trap we rigged up. So, stop your worrying and get some rest. Your shift is coming up and I don't want you dozing off again like last time.
I love how you can just listen to bandits' conversations. And I don't know how they didn't hear the rock trap going off. Ah. Once again, steal shit. Looting is a very important part of this game. You're gonna have to steal a lot of their stuff. So you can actually use the pickaxe to mine the iron ore, which is pretty cool. But we're not going to be doing that because I rather make gold and be able to buy it. And mining for ore doesn't really fit with the character anyway. So an adventures journal, we'll take that. He died when the mine collapsed, poor thing. This is a really simple dungeon, so there isn't a whole lot to it, but there is a barrel you can get stuff from, so we'll take that. We're going to cheat because we are a ranged character.
What was that?
And set them on fire as they go along. Oh wow, that's a dramatic death. And jump over so we don't have to go around again. We'll take that pie, cooked beef, lockpick. Yep, we'll take all of those things. Sometimes they fall in the water, which is slightly annoying because you have to go then into the water and find it. Apparently there's sometimes like chests in the water, but I don't think there is one in this one because I've done this dungeon a few times and I haven't been able to find any. Please ignore the random sounds in the background. That's just my cat going around like crazy.
Never should have come here.
Ah! Please die. We can take the key or we can pick the lock to level up our lock picking. We'll do the picking lock option.
Who live here are no better than rats.
Yes, and we're stealing from rats. Ooh, souls. Take that. No. Yes. 2 enchanted in one chest. That's 3 enchanted in one chest. That's actually pretty good. And that necklace increases magicka, and I can definitely use some increase in my magicka. So we'll wear that. Clairvoyance spell. It shows like your way, but I think I don't really know how it actually works or if it works properly at all. So I haven't really used it a lot because I've done so much magic in this game, or have played this game a lot. But yeah, so far I haven't come across a need for it yet. We can unlock that one as well quickly. You know what? I am like so good at lockpicking now. I could totally do this in real life. So more iron ores you can mine. You come here. There's a bag of gold. Always take bags of gold, because even gold, even when it's stolen, is fine.
Okay, let's do this.
Inigo, I'm relying on you to take care of that. Yeah, you gonna come down here, bro? There you are. I just love burning people to death, don't I? So, hey, that's what I want to say. With people that shoot arrows, if you move side to side, they generally miss. Inigo, go and do something about that dude.
You are shameful with that bow. Let me show you how it's done.
It's okay, I've got it. So flames is actually like pretty OP when you first start the game, I think, because I'm using a dual dual hand. So I'm using it in 2 hands so that you can actually get more out of it. Yep, we'll take the smithing book, which is helpful. We'll also take the random iron arrow. I can carry a bit more stuff, so I'll take that. So, looting is important. Take everything. They aren't gonna need it. They're dead. And it's not called stealing if they're dead. So, yeah, I'm a terrible person. Playing video games makes me a terrible person. I'm generally a very nice person in real life, I swear to God. And Lorelia is... She's probably one of the nicer people in Skyrim. She likes to do the right thing, so she's not going to be screwing people over. She's going to try to help people rather than, you know. But she also grew up in the world of Skyrim, which is a world where harsh realities is a thing. So she's not also going to be a softy that's just going to let things pass either. She's going to defend herself, and she's going to kill if it's the right thing to do, as far as she's concerned, for her beliefs. Which I probably will struggle to do in real life. We'll take everything from the table that's useful. Potatoes are worth nothing, so I won't take that. So one of the things you can miss here is that this little corridor, definitely go into it and go through, because you come out near the waterfall where there is a coin purse and a chest. Oh damn it, first lockpick break. And because our carrying weight hasn't been too badly affected yet, we'll take everything. Whee. Okay, we can't jump this way, so we're gonna go all the way around. It is a bit annoying, but it's an extra chest, and chest is good because it's loot you can use. We'll take all of that stuff as well. Go up here. And that's actually it for the dungeon. It's probably like the shortest, one of the shortest dungeons, I think. I don't know, I haven't played all the dungeons yet, but it's just a pretty short dungeon.
Excuse me, my friend.
One of the things I did also notice here, oh, not here, in a different dungeon. Okay, so we'll make our way back to Riverwood to sell all of our stuff. And we'll start the next episode back at Riverwood, where we will go through and do the Golden Claw retrieval and go through that dungeon, which is a lot bigger. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment. I think that's what I'm supposed to say at the end of YouTube videos. And subscribe for more content that is the same or similar to this. Until the next episode, bye!